Hey guys, welcome back to B8N Tackle, and today's video is going to be another video on fluid beds 3D printed 2.0. So what I did was I took one of the cups for the 3D printed cups that I made, and I went ahead and put the TJs Tackle media in the bottom of it. So let's get into this. I want to show you a little bit. There's not too many differences between the TJs Tackle media and the coffee filters. I mean, either one, it's up to you, whichever way you want to go. I just kind of wanted to give you another path forward. I know I did, like before, I did a fluid bed video, then a 2.0 video with the TJs Tackle media. So I'm going to do the TJs Tackle media again. And this time it's really cool, way better than the other ones because they're set in. I actually show you how to set these in. You got to grind these down a little bit on the outside to get them to fit, but that ledge, it's already in there for the coffee filters, with using the bottom cap to put them in, you know what I mean? Caps it in there. You don't have to use this anymore, and you could just set that goes right up in there, sets right up in there, and you can glue both sides, and it's a sweet little cup. So I will be making a bunch more of these. So let's get down to the process of getting everything prepared, everything ready, and we'll get into this video. So all we're going to do is we're going to take the cap. This is actually the part that you actually put the filter on the bottom of the cup. And I'm just going to use that inside diameter there to shave down my TJs Tackle disc. Okay. I'm just going to shave it down enough to where it'll fit into the bottom of the canister. All right, guys, it's going to be a little loud, but I just want to show you what we're doing here. Just nice and easy, taking off a little bit around the outside edge of the TJs Tackle filter media. And then we just compare it to this, make sure it fits, and I still got a little ways to go. Just a little bit at a time. Check it. I should be fairly close, but I've still got a little ways to go. Okay. I think we're better sized now. Yeah, I think that'll fit. All right, so here's the one we just shaved down. I'm gonna take a little bit of sandpaper here, and I'm just gonna polish up the outsides, edges, to get off the little bit of burr that was on the filter material. Okay. And then all you really got to do is just make sure that it fits nice and snug. And then that way you can pop it up in there. Now, I've already tried this before I just did one of these. And I got to be honest, they both work pretty good. So I'm not really showing favoritism towards the TJs Tackle material or the coffee filters. The coffee filters seem to work just fine too. All right, so I knocked down all the edges off. You see that? Get rid of that. Okay. And then all you got to do is take your new cup that I got off my 3D printer and pop it right in there. and it fits nice and snug. Now, you don't need the bottom piece to put in there unless you really want to put that in there to keep it in there. I don't bother. I don't think you really need it. But the one thing I do is put glue on this edge inside the cup, okay, before you actually apply the filter. And I always put the shiny part up, right? The porous side down. That's where the air is going to go through. So you get your filter media in there, glue it in on the inside first. Then I go back over the back side and glue over the back as well, okay? Then that way it's nice and sealed in there. It's countersunk right in there, nice and sealed. The air is just only going to go up through there. Now the other thing you need to do is you need to take some sandpaper and go around the outside edge of the cup itself, okay? And that will help with this cup fitting in to the new bottoms, okay? And I made a couple of new bottoms because these are really snug, okay? And it wouldn't hurt to take some sandpaper and do the inside edge of the cup as well, okay? So I've already got one made, and it's this one right here. And I also bought these stickers on Amazon. They're Avery labels. They're a 1/2 by 1 3/4 inch long. So they're just a small sticker. You can probably see that one I took out. That's what size it is. And look, it fits right in there, right in that little section. I just write what I want on there. And this one happens to be River Shad Reflection, which is a newer color that I bought a while back, but it's newer to me because I haven't used it. So, but I wanted to show you that I got the base sanded here inside a little bit, got this put in, a new one, and then there's my filter media right there. And I glued on this side, and I glued on the top side too. But right now I've actually got some powder in there. So let me get some, let me get the air going to this thing, and we can check out how it bubbles and how it floats, kind of thing. And I think it kind of works just like the old one, where it goes, I feel like the air comes up around the outside. And here's the one with the coffee material, the cotton candy we did before. That one's still over here too. But we're gonna go ahead and just play around with this one just so you guys can see what it's like here. So let me get this going, and I will bring you over here so you get a little bit better view of what this looks like when it's actually bubbling. All right, so I've got it in there. It bubbles pretty good. Now, before, when I did my old ones, I was just gluing the puck on the bottom of the cup, right? This is actually countersunk into the cup, and I think it makes a better seal. But you can see that bubbling. It does a very, very good job. So let me put the camera back on the stand, and I'm going to calm this down just a little bit because it doesn't need to be that crazy. And what I want to do here, there we go. What I want to do here is just paint one, and we'll just see how it comes out. All right, so here we go. I've got a 1/2 ounce underspin, newer underspin. I'm going to heat it up real quick on the heat gun, and then we're going to dip it in there so I can show you this River Shad Reflection. Pretty cool color. It's like a white, like a pearl white, but it's got some gold in it. It's very, very, very cool. I like it a lot, actually. I might start using that more than white. So get this thing heated up, then we'll do our dippies. I'm just going to shake this cup a little bit, and in she goes. And that was that quick. Nice thin light coating. I'm going to take it back to the heat. And once I get this heated up, I think I'm going to dip it one more time just because I want it a little bit more color. I can still see a lot of silver through that. Okay, you still see a fair amount of silver through that. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip it one more time. Give it a shake, dip it. Back to the heat. Definitely more white. I got a little bit too much there on the hook eye portion. So I'm just going to use my little cleaner tool here to take some of that paint out of the eyeball, or the hook eye. I feel like it went right back in there for some reason. There we go. Got that out. Just heat it up one more time. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. We'll turn it to the heat for a second just to get that paint around the eye nice and hold it in. But look at this. Look at this color. It's got like a pink color shift to it as well. So it's got some gold flake in it. It's got some pink or red highlight in it, which you probably can't tell from the camera. Maybe you can. But there's a little bit of pink in there too. A little bit of, it's pretty nice when I hit the light right. Really cool. But anyway, this is the 1/2 ounce underspin that I do. And yeah, that's River Shad Reflection. Very, very nice color. So I'm going to hang that over here off of one of these cups. But that's how we do that, guys. That's so we did the 2.0 version of the 3D printed fluid beds. Get a little bit of dust out of there. And there you have it. Comes out really well, and with the TJs Tackle added filter on the bottom of the cups, I mean, that makes it like, you know, a win-win, man, because you don't ever have to replace those. You know, you don't have to worry about the filter material ripping or anything like that with the coffee liners. I mean, this is the coffee liner right here. So I also don't have to use this other ring to hold the coffee liner in, which you need to, on the last video, I didn't do this, but you need to sand this really well, because where the filter kind of hangs out gets stuck in the cup or it gets stuck in the base real bad. So when you put this in there, it gets stuck pretty good. So again, sand this before you put it in. But I will post the, I got it through Bambu Studio, but I will post what I searched for in Bambu Studio to make these awesome cups. So make them for yourself. I think you can, the license agreement is you can go ahead and make them for yourself, but you just can't distribute. That's the only thing. So hope you guys like that. It's another fun project for a fluid bed. And let's wrap this video up. All right, guys, well, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Hope you enjoyed that. We did some Fluid Bed 2.0 3D printed cups and 3D printed fluid beds with the TJs Tackle filter media in the bottom. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Again, I can't stress, go ahead and sand these down real good so they fit nice and easy. Not too much, but enough to where they fit in nice and easy, slide in and out really easy. It's plastic, just like PVC, so it's not too bad. And when you print these according to their setup file, it actually prints it pretty decently thick, so it's not really you know, you don't got to worry about busting it apart or anything like that. So, but we saw some of the bubbling and how the TJs Tackle filter media works on that. I don't think I really showed up close up of the coffee one, but I really prefer the TJs Tackle filter media, and being able to set those into the cup and seal it on both sides is just so sweet, man. It's awesome. Went over the labels you can buy to get the stickers on top of your cups, then that way you've got them all labeled. So I will probably end up ditching my my homemade cups that I had before for the ones that I made back in the day with the PVC and stuff like that. I just think this is way better. It's so much sweeter when you can make the base and it's already got a solid bottom on it ready to go when you print it, and all you got to do is you know, widen this hole out a little bit like you saw in the first video, and, you know, glue this into place. And I used epoxy, and you can get these valves pretty cheap. They're on the last video. So so I think it's a really sweet setup doing these. Now I think I'm going to do a bunch more of these, and I know SDG, Adam over at SDG did a video with like a bunch of them. Maybe we'll do that at some point, but I really don't see the need. I might do like 2 or 3 colors at a time, but I'm not really doing, you know, and I can just switch cups and switch the airlines and stuff like that. So but I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know you guys really like the fluid bed videos, so please comment, like, share, subscribe, and tell me what else you guys want to see in the channel. I mean, I've got a lot of other options. I've got a lot of different molds that I need to probably start featuring on the channel. I've gotten tons of molds that I haven't even put on video at all, and I probably need to start doing those. Maybe some new colors. Got some more 8-bit bait stuff coming down the pike, some more colors for them, and just all around a lot of different types of soft plastic molds. We also probably have some lead molds too. I'm working on a couple of other things on the side here that I'm working on, maybe 2 new designed molds that are going to be pretty sweet. So keep watching, and you'll see some pretty good content coming up. So as always, guys, I really appreciate you watching. Appreciate all the likes, the subscribes, all that stuff. When we get to 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a big giveaway. So definitely write down some comments below what we should put in the giveaway. I think this will be a pretty good one. We got a little ways to go, but I think it's going to go pretty quick. So as always, thank you guys so much, and always remember to keep on baiting.